Let's paint a picture. You saw the new phones Google released last month and you were curious about the best possible phone for you. Money is no object, you just want the best of the best. There is the Pixel 9 Pro XL, the poster boy for Google in 2024, and then there is the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, the second generation of foldable phones from Google, which is a massive improvement from the last one. So which one should you buy? Which one will offer you a better mobile experience? Let's get into it and find out. Hey guys, my name is Coinsola, but you can call me KJ. So the first time I saw the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, I said, this is such a great phone. And also, why isn't this called the Pixel Fold 2? So from here on in, I'll be referring to the Pixel 9 Pro Fold as the Pixel Fold 2. Anyway, the most impressive thing about this phone is the hardware, and it shows how far Google has come between the first generation and the second generation. It comes in two colors, black and white, so you don't really have that many choices. The aluminum frame plus the glass back with the soft matte finish gives this more of a better grip than the Pixel 9 Pro XL, and it does not slide out of my pocket, so any accidental falls are very minimal. I think the grip a person has on their mobile phone is very important because it allows for better comfort when you're using your phone. And speaking of, this weighs about 257 grams. That is about 36 grams heavier than the Pixel 9 Pro XL. Not so significant, but you do feel the weight after using your phone for an extended period of time. The camera design on both phones are unique, but I think the Fold is not going to be everyone's cup of tea. It's definitely interesting, but I don't know. I can give it a pass to be honest, but it's not really my favorite thing. And another thing to note is the right side of the Pixel Fold 2 has the volume button and the power button. The power button also doubles as a fingerprint sensor, so that is a major difference between the Pixel 9 Pro XL and this phone, because the fingerprint sensor on the Pixel 9 Pro XL is on the display, and in my experience, I prefer the sensor on the display rather than the side of my phone. I just unlock my phone better and faster in that way. I don't know, it's just a me thing at the end of the day. The buttons on the side of the Pixel Fold 2 are also longer, giving a better experience when trying to reduce your volume or increase the volume at the same time, or just even lock your phone. Compared to the Pixel 9 Pro XL, I really dig the new square-shaped design. The flat display sits well within the palm of my hands, and there is no fear that this will fall off at any given time, and that is great if you don't like putting a case on your phone. Although if you wear things like sweatpants or tracksuits, the phone slides out very easily. The back of the phone is glass, giving it more durability than the Pixel 8 Pro, while also having a soft matte finish. At the bottom is a USB-C Type-C port that supports up to 45-watt charging, but we'll get into the battery specs very soon. For me, the Pixel 9 Pro XL just feels better for my day-to-day use. There is no extra weight, it has better colors if colors are your thing, and I just prefer the camera design than the Pixel Pro Fold or the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. That being said, it is a different experience when it comes to the displays. So a foldable phone is known for one thing: the extra screen real estate when you unfold the phone. It is without a doubt its biggest selling point. But over the years, what companies like Samsung have failed to consider is, what about the phone when it isn't unfolded? And I think that is where the Pixel 9 Pro Fold excels. Now the cover screen is 6.3 inches tall, it has an OLED 1080p display with a variable refresh rate of 120Hz. This display also has a peak brightness up to 2700 nits, which is higher than most phones in 2024. This display is great, it excels in everything you throw at it, and if this was a standalone phone without a bigger display or a bigger 8-inch screen display, it works just fine, and compared to the Pixel 9 Pro XL, you get a similar experience. You get a 6.8-inch screen with an adjustable refresh rate that goes from 1 to 120Hz with peak brightness as high as 3000 nits. Yeah, 3000 nits of peak brightness, which is higher than the Pixel Fold 2, easily making this one of the brightest phones in the industry. But with the Fold, it gets better when you finally unfold the phone. Unfolded, you get a glorious 8-inch display with an LTPO panel, a 120Hz refresh rate, a 2700 nits of max brightness, and the hinge is very visible, but you'll notice it less the more you use the phone. It's one of those things where your brain just kind of deletes it the more you use the phone. And speaking of hinge, this is a very strong hinge, as you can put this phone in various positions and it's a stand very strong. So this gives room to a number of good use cases. Say if you're on a video call or you're watching a movie, you can station it in places that suit your viewing experience. This also helps if you don't have any one of those pop sockets you prop at the back of your phone, so that's a good thing. When you compare the display size to Google's first foldable phone, this is miles ahead. At the moment, there is no foldable phone that is brighter than the Pixel 9 Pro Fold at the moment, so I have to give credit to Google for making this a better experience for everyone. And a great experience for me would be for you to press the subscribe button. The goal for the year is 30,000 subs, so I have roughly 8,000 left. So subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you guys on the other side. With a unique phone like the Pixel Fold 2 or the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, there are a few unique software features that you don't get on your traditional smartphones like the Pixel 9 Pro or the 9 Pro XL, because both of these phones are running the new Tensor G4 chip that promises to be faster, more efficient for many years to come, and so far Google has kept their end of the deal because both of these phones are snappy and respond to each touch you use on the phone. The 120Hz is smooth with no issues, and one of the reasons to get this phone, or two reasons to get this phone, is multitasking and entertainment. Gaming on the Pixel 9 Pro Fold gives you the full experience. Call of Duty, for example, is well optimized for the Fold as it takes up every inch of the screen, immersing yourself into trolling your opponents or teabagging them when you get a kill. Very nice. Or games like Asphalt Legends, for example, which supports the hinge, turning the bottom half of your phone into some sort of a makeshift controller that allows for easier use when you're gaming. Although, after a few minutes of using the phone, it got warm, which wasn't bad, but it just goes to show that thermal is still something that isn't completely gone. If you watch videos, this same feature can be used on some apps like YouTube, where your controls are at the bottom and whatever you're watching at the top. But I don't usually watch videos like this, but it is great if you don't have some sort of a stand. Naturally, multitasking is a given as you can use two apps at the same time, and it's not new to the Android ecosystem, but because of the bigger screen, it is more viable to say the least. I can be on Twitter while watching a football match or watching a YouTube video about personal finance while taking notes on the go. The possibilities are endless. However, while having a bigger display is nice, I barely opened it in my 2 weeks of use. Granted, this might just be me and nobody else, but after a few days, I was like, oh yeah, wait, I haven't opened this phone in a while. Let me just do it right now. I had to keep reminding myself to use the 8-inch screen, which wasn't natural, and I had to basically force myself to use this phone while testing it. Not exactly the best way, but I just had to let you guys know. The cover screen for me was more than enough. So let's keep this moving and talk about the cameras. The Pixel 9 Pro XL's front-facing camera is 42 megapixels. At the back, we get a 50 megapixel wide-angle lens, a 48 megapixel ultra-wide, and a 48 megapixel telephoto lens, arguably the same specs as last year. While the Pro Fold's main camera is 48 megapixels, it has a 10 megapixel ultra-wide lens and a 10.8 megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. From the jump, the Pro Fold has different cameras than the 9 Pro XL, almost a lesser version, which I think might be noticeable to some people. Now, even with that, I believe the Pixels are the best cameras to take pictures with, especially of people of color. Real tone is a feature from Google that is ever present, and this helps with getting my exact skin tone on a daily basis, so I can easily just point and shoot and not have to worry about how I look. Either way, it goes without saying that the Pixel phones are the easiest phones to use in any settings, at night or during the day. You don't really need to think about angles or sometimes how you look. Just take the picture and the image processing does all the job, even though sometimes it kind of overcompensates by sharpening the images or making it look less natural. The ultra-wide lens is pretty good and adds a bit more depth than last year. Low light images are also great with rich color and dynamic range, and even though the Pixel 9 Pro Fold has the word Pro in it, it is still lacking features on the Pixel 9 Pro like 8K video, for example, through Video Boost, which is very disappointing when you consider the price tag for the Pro Fold. While I'm not the biggest fan of Video Boost, it does make a difference, especially when you're shooting at night. So with that, I think the Pixel 9 Pro XL has the better camera. Battery life on both phones are good, but the Pixel 9 Pro XL is just better. It is 5060 mAh of battery and will easily get you through the day, and probably more depending on how you use this phone. In the last month, it's been really good. It gets me through the day and gives me about 6 hours of screen on time minimum and 8 hours on a very good day. The Fold, on the other hand, comes in second, as you can expect, because of the bigger screen. If you use this unfolded most of the time, be expected to get less battery life with your phone. It is far from the 24-hour battery life Google said it can give, but it's still good at the same time, but nothing groundbreaking. So with all that being said, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is very expensive. It is $1,800 USD, which is within the affordable range. However, the Pixel 9 Pro XL is $1,100. The $700 price tag is a wide margin, and I can recommend the Pro Fold if and only if you want to use that extra display, because if you don't, then it's just a waste of your money. My overall recommendation is the Pixel 9 Pro XL. You get a better display, better cameras, and a better battery at a cheaper cost. It sounds like a win-win situation to me. But what are your thoughts on the Pixel 9 Pro XL and the Pixel 9 Pro Fold? Very long name. Comment down below and let me know. And make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel, as this helps me go a long way. Thank you guys for watching. My name is KJ, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.